OTAs are in progress, along with some mini camps. Robert Griffin III says with this chance in Cleveland that he's got, he's going to work to be perfect.
Oh, I'm working for perfection. So at this point in the process, completions aren't enough. I want to be perfect with the ball. That doesn't mean you shy away from acknowledging a guy making a great play for you or, getting a completion. In a game, those passes are okay. But right now in practice, we're working for perfection. So in the game, it can be perfect as well.
In golf, they're going to a playoff between Brooks Koepka and Sergio Garcia at the AT&T Byron Nelson. Jeff Nathanson, NBC Sports Radio, and the NBC Sports Radio mobile app.
This is KCAA.
What have I learned so far? Well, I've learned there's no one right path for everyone. I've learned that without my high school diploma, I could only do so much. My options were limited, very limited. I found a free personalized learning program with Learn for Life that has a flexible schedule so I can keep my job while earning my high school diploma. I found a new career with training opportunities that would jumpstart my future. What have I learned so far? I've learned that I could change my life.
Are you 14 to 19 years old and looking for a free high school diploma program with flexible meeting times? This program allows you to keep your job or important family responsibilities while earning your high school diploma. If you've fallen behind on credits or dropped out of school completely, get back on track with free tutoring, a caring faculty, and one-on-one attention. For more information on how to reach your graduation goal, visit learnforlife.org. That's LEARN, 4, LIFE.org. Or enroll today by calling 877-360-LEARN. That's 877-360-LEARN.
Has your campaign run out of ink? Have you made the print houses rich and people still don't know who you are? Don't leave radio out. It's a proven fact over the years. Local candidates who advertise on KCAA get elected time after time. And now, KCAA will run your ads on not just one, but 2 radio stations, AM and FM. And from now till June 7th, it's unbelievably affordable. Don't bleed your campaign dry by buying ink when you can reach an audience of over 1,500 listeners at any given time. Are you really letting your competition have all the bandwidth on our radio station? Don't lose out. On election night at 8 p.m., don't say coulda, shoulda, woulda. Shore up your campaign by advertising on our radio station. It's more affordable than you think. For our contact info, log on to kcaaradio.com. Be a winner. Advertise on KCAA, 1050 AM and 106.5 FM. KCAA, AM 1050 and FM 106.5. We are San Bernardino strong.
He may talk all nice and fancy-ish, but he can't do it like I do it. He's almost like me, Chulita. Casi como yo. He can't do it like I do. That's why. Can't get confused by that issue, baby girl. You know, you just need to go with the flow. A lot of fools out there try to perpetrate. Damn, baby girl, it's so bueno. I had to meet you, at least say hello. ¿Qué tal, como le va? Más o menos. I can tell you no ordinary chica. Sexy little smile, sonrisa bonita. Was you born on the isla? Te encanta boricua, que bomboncita. I met you before at WSA in Ponce, or maybe the casona over there in El Monte. Anyway, entonces you look great, amiga. God done blessed you, Dios te bendiga. Come to my table, kick back con calma. You only live once, live it up con ganas. Get your primas, hermanas, beautiful damas to come chill with me and my pana. We got bottle service, don't get nervous. We up in VIP so no one can disturb us. Ponte cómodo, mix it up and tómalo. A lot of fools try to kick it, but none como yo. Si habla como yo, no es cierto lo que dice. Si habla bonito, pero no es cierto lo que dice. Dice así como yo, así como yo, así como yo, así como yo. Fraudulent imposter. He lives at home in his mama's casa. Like one of Gaga's monsters, trying to get turned up but ain't got no posture. I know you need friends, but not like him. The cuernos come out when the lights get dim. Just look at him, soñando despierto, daydreaming. Que tú lo das inmenso, Instagramming you. Tonterías and textos, saying he's only playing with the indirectos. What a metrosexual, un maricón cundido, OMGs and EXO. Face those caras, piña coladas, skinny jeans tighter than Eric Estrada. Vacilando a la madrugada, playing like he's gay so he can lay in the cama. Manny petties, he does your makeup, always stays ready just in case we break up. I don't mind these little patos hanging with my lady, but this beach right here's what drives her crazy.
Kcaa 1050, the station that leaves no listener behind. Boogie Brown in the house right here, and that's my man Kcaa right here. Right about now, I want to play this next song for my homeboy, my friend, my brother, Paradox Tommy Montana Jr. He passed away this week, and you're gonna be missed, homeboy. We love you, and we send our prayers and all our love to you and your family and your kids, homeboy. And I'll see you one day again, man. And you're already missed, homeboy. But this next song is going out to my man right there. Rest in peace, Paradox.
I need you. Are you missing me? It gets lonely when you're alone. I'm listening, but I can't hear the phone. Baby, please don't go. I need you to know that I would fight the lion for you. It's sickening the way I feel about you. It's blistering, but I must know the truth. Baby, you should know this time if I go, it will be the last time you'll see me. I want you, if only you knew how bad it was. I need you, baby, and all the world's madness, all I'm dreaming of. I want you, if only you knew how bad it was. I need you, baby, and all the world's madness, all I dreamed of.
KCAA 1050, the station that leaves no listener behind. This is Boogie Brown. We're getting into some music. We got the Rad Crew up in the house, the Inland Empire Record Collective. We're going to talk about a little something going on right there. Let's get into this music real quick, and we'll come right back. The Suavecito Sunday Squad. Every Sunday it goes down from 1 to 4 p.m. And my voice is trash right now, dog, but it's all good. Stay busy, blessed to be busy. And also want to say congratulations to my niece, Savannah Rodriguez, for graduating.
And darling, your love
Class of 2016. Here we go.
just like music. Just like music. You and me are meant to be. Come share your song with me, sweet melody. Just like music. Just free the soul and just be. Oh baby, come share your love with me in harmony. And darling, your love is just like music. Just like music. And darling, your love is 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 just like music.
Every Sunday it goes down right here, the Suavecito Sunday Squad. We got in the house with us right here some very talented young men. My man Busy Beats and my man right here. You want to introduce yourself, my man?
My name is Ryan G from Inland Empire Record Collective. Ryan G, Funk Freaks.
And you guys got something going on this week, right?
Yeah, we got a big thing happening this week. I believe it's the 7th annual. I want to say maybe even 8th annual. There's just been so many happening, but 8th annual Inland Empire Record Collective in downtown Riverside from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's going to be right in the middle of the street right there. We're going ahead and shutting down the street. Nice. I told you, remember last time we're going to make it on a bigger scale, and this is finally happening, so it's going to be good, man. We got a full lineup. We're doing it with Saturation Fest, a local festival that happens, all kinds of local bands and different things happening. We got a great lineup happening, all kinds of different groups, DJs, over 40 record vendors, all kinds of other vendors, art, clothing, you name it, it's going to be there. It's going to be a good time, man. Everybody's got to come and check it out.
Yeah, you know what? Every time we go out to those events, man, it also kid-friendly. I always take my son with me, and we're out there playing catch. But he's not the only kid out there. There's a lot of other kids that come out
Definitely.
and support the whole event right there. It's a great event, man. It's a great family event. And for all you vinyl lovers, man, this is the spot to be, straight up. It is. I'm an old school vinyl head, and every time I go there, I got to kind of budget my money, man. I got to leave some at home and not take everything, because I always wind up breaking myself when I go to those vinyl collecting. To find so much rare vinyl that I've been looking for, like, for years, man, and it's right there in front of me, so I pick it up, man. But yeah, man, I always have a good time when I go out there. What makes you guys, how did it get started? How'd you guys start this whole thing up?
Man, it just kind of happened. I mean, we've been digging for vinyl for a long time. I mean, he pretty much showed me the ropes and kind of got me started digging deeper than I was. And we were going to other record shows, kind of doing our thing out there, and then we had the thought, why don't we have a record show that's close to home?
Yeah.
Like, why do we have to drive so far?
All the way to L.A.
All the way to L.A., all the way to other cities to have to go to do what we love to do, And we just, started off an idea, and we made it happen, man. And almost 4 years later, it's grown to be something that,
You know what?
we only imagined it to be. So
it's an awesome event. And one thing that I also like about you guys' event is that you guys showcase a lot of the local bands, a lot of the Riverside and San Bernardino artists that are doing music. You want to elaborate on some of the artists that come through there, man?
Yeah, we got a big lineup this year. Ryan, go ahead and read it to you guys.
This year, since we are doing our show in collaboration with the people at Saturation, we have a lot of bands. So this year we're gonna have Cuddy Flam, Naive Thieves, Brain Story, Son of Cecil, Bedroom Talk, Family of Light, The Westies, Sal and Isella, Steve Dubb, DJ E-Rock, Mr. Groove, Soft Touch Clifton from Funky Soul LA, Hacksaw Jimmy from Grizzly State, myself, and the Funk Freaks. We're going to be in rotation throughout the day, basically in between bands. So we got a full day lined up of just like really, really solid talent. So, I mean, if you like music and of all types, basically, that's the one thing about our show. We're multi-genre. We're not just a hip hop or like a funk or soul show. It's a lot of rock, a lot of indie kids that come out to our show, and then the vendors too. They speak for themselves as far as what they have available for sale. So, I mean, you come to our show, you're going to expect to see a lot of records from different types of vendors. So
yeah, you know what, I like the whole thing that you guys had vendors that are older, much older guys, and the collection that those guys have, man, is pristine. It's like choice, man. Everything's in plastic casings, and it's like a brand new vinyl record, man. Actually, I did find some that were never open.
You'll find a lot of sealed out there.
Yeah, a lot of sealed.
You might have to pay for them, but there's a lot of sealed records.
It was pretty cool, man, to actually find stuff that has never been open, and as old as it is too. But then you have like young ladies out there selling vinyl, man. There's a group that there's two girls, and man, they must have been only in their 20s, and they had tons of vinyl, man, and they had an ill collection too. I was like, man, I was digging through some of their classic hip hop, picking up some of the stuff that I need from playing so much it's already just worn down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's crazy that a lot of these people, their parents are just like handing them down the business almost,
Yeah.
And it's cool that people are actually taking advantage of it. Like, the kids, like, is just keeping it going, and like the younger generation is gonna make it what it is now today.
You know what, for years and years vinyl took like a fall because of CDs came in, and then of course the whole change with the way people are DJing nowadays, more on the whole just automatic type of thing. Nobody
it's digital.
There you
digital.
go. They're all digital, and the one thing that I like about what you guys are doing is strictly vinyl, taking it back to the turntables, the 1200s, and I mean, I can honestly say I've been out here for years, man, and I follow the whole vinyl thing, and I do my research and follow up on a certain artist and see who's actually doing their homework when it comes to music. And right now, the vinyl and the record thing is massive right now, bro.
It's huge.
And I can say, honestly, it's because of you guys, man. Honestly, it is, because you guys are doing it to where there's so many people hearing about it now. There's so many, like, I can't even talk to anybody now and say, hey, hear about the next one coming up, and they know. They already know about it. Before, it was like, oh man, let's go check it out, and we'd invite people to come out, you know what I mean, and they come and check it out. But you guys also hit Art Walk too on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of work. So every Thursday, you basically can go out there and catch us in the front.
Yeah.
Selling records with a couple of our friends. So it's not like something that for us, it's not come fly by night thing where we're into it for when we do the shows. We do this every day. This is something that we live and breathe. This is definitely a big part of who we are. And so, in fact, after this show, I'm leaving to go check out a dig. A little tip I got. But that's just what it is.
I'm hoping it's not the tip I got the other day. No, seriously, we got a phone call the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and it was some lady, and she was like, hey, somebody told me that you like vinyl. And I was like, yeah. And she's all, I've been having this vinyl since the 70s. I'm the first-time buyer. She goes, I've been taking care of it. It's all in plastic, everything. She's like, come and get it.
You're thinking 70s.
Make sure you give me that number at the end of the show,
it's
Joe.
all 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all 70s stuff. And I was even telling Joe, I was like, he goes, did you go get that stuff? I said, you know what, not yet. But,
Right.
It's stuff like that. Like, I'll be cruising around and I see yard sales, I'll pull over.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
You never know what's
that's
out there.
Yeah, that's the first thing I ask. Got any vinyl?
Yeah, trip out
You
on
know what I
this.
mean?
I went to a shop the other day, go drop off some flyers and posters for the show in Ontario called the Record Mission. Big ups to the Record Mission. And the guy out there was telling me he responded to basically like a Craigslist ad. He was looking for old turntables.
Yeah.
He found a turntable with a tube amp. Thought it was cool. There was a record shelf in there that had like a couple records, and lady told him, well, you have to take the records too. You have to pay for those too. They're sending me another $20 for the records.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, whatever. He really wanted the turntable, the cabinet. Started going through there, and he says that he starts looking through these records, and most of it's like Lawrence Welk and some typical old lady records. And he said there's this one record in there though. It's called the Dovers, The Third Eye, and then I guess this is like a $2,000 psychedelic rock and roll record from like the '60s. A band out of Santa Barbara, maybe cut. Who knows, maybe a couple hundred of these records. I guess it's really hard to find. He said, I've only seen this record listed twice. The last time it went for about $1,800. The time before that, $2,400. So
wow.
You got to figure this record's about a $2,000 record that he found. You know what I mean? Just amongst the junk pile of records, you know what I mean?
And see, that's the whole thing about vinyl collecting. It's kind of like, to a vinyl head, finding something like that, that's the gem.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the gem right there. Like, I'm after the original Midnighters album. I had it before.
Ooh, that's money right there.
Yeah.
The one with them in front of the building like that?
Yeah. You know what? I saw a listing that it was worth $10,000, the original one.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Any Midnighters album is worth money, but that one is the...
Yeah, that one's the one that's worth a lot. It was up there with, like, the Stones and the Beatles' first album. You know
because
what I mean?
the pressings, back then, too, you got to think about it. A lot of these bands weren't majorly successful, so... the label's putting something out for them, they're going to put it out in limited quantities, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After the band does, a little more success,
Then they push more.
Exactly.
Right, the second print.
Right,
Yeah,
and that's where those, the first press always is more, a little harder to find, a little more rare, but, you never know what you're going to find out there, the swap meet, or yard sale, garage sale, or responding to those Craigslist posts, you know what I mean? So it's out there, and everybody's, parents, grandparents had a turntable at one point in time, and, those records are still somewhere.
That's
somewhere.
right.
It's happening more and more though. Like we get a lot of calls and a lot of messages and stuff. Just random people. Hey,
you
guys have like records?
Yeah, come and get
I
them.
got a lot of records. You want to come look at them? You know?
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't have nothing to do with them. And they're
You know
getting
what?
older.
One of the ways I started was back in the day there was Groove Time and AMC, Alvin's Music Center, right? And I would save the lunch money that I had, and at the end of the day, I would go over there and ask Al Perkins. He's one of the oldest DJ mix mechanics. And I would ask him, what's new? Because he would get everything coming in from LA. And he would get a lot of stuff that was like promo. You know what I mean? And he would just give me tons and tons of stuff, man, to give away at parties. And then just to like listen to and play. Well, another way I got records was I would jack my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was a DJ back in the day, and she used to play 45s and had a bunch of great albums. And this probably, she's listening right now. Sorry, Mom, but I got your collection, and I'm taking care of it. But that's one way too, is how a lot of guys get music.
You inherit music.
You inherit it.
I mean, that's where I got my first collection was from my pops. It was
Yeah.
2 crates of rock records.
Yeah.
Like just mostly all rock. A couple Earth, Wind and Fire, but mostly rock.
Yep.
I mean, that's where it usually starts, though.
Let's get into some music, and we'll come back and talk some more about the event. This is Suavecito Sunday Squad. We go on the air from 1 to 4 p.m. every Sunday right here. I want to give a shout-out to the homeboy Joe for always holding down the boards right there. That's what's happening. Jazzy J's up in the house. He wants to shout out the #1 DJ in Colton. You know who that is. Let's get into some music right here. Here we go.
Serious.
Shout out to Jazzy J's lady. Got his pad in his bed. I know, I turned it off on purpose.
concerned, we have no time for sleep. Emotions overflow, shouldn't be denied. Cling to me for the magic ride. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Relax, my love. Spread your wings for the flight. We'll take a pleasure cruise all through the night. Intoxicated with so much affection. Spontaneity, the only direction. Put your trust in me, have no fear. Soon that special moment will be here. I'm gonna take you where you've never been before. I'll be the key, you be the door. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Dawn decorates a night of ecstasy, a breakfast menu of you and me. No experience will ever be so sweet. I can't wait till we repeat. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious. Oh, baby. Intimate connection, baby. Serious.
You should lose me. Oh yeah, you lose a good thing. If you should lose me, oh yeah, you lose a good thing. You know I love you, do anything for you. Just don't mistreat me, and I'll be good to you. 'Cause if you should lose me, oh yeah, you lose a good thing. I'm giving you one more chance for you to do right. If you'll only straighten up, we'll have have a good life. 'Cause if you should lose me, anymore. If you don't do right, I'm gonna march out of that door. And if you don't believe me, just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose a good thing. Just try it, Daddy, and you'll lose.
Darling, baby, life is so lonely without you. Life is so lonely without you. Since you left these arms of mine, I've been alone, crying, wondering why you left me behind. Darling, baby, can't carry on since you've been gone. Why don't you please come on home? Let's talk it over, baby, 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 baby. Let's talk it over one more time. Oh, so many nights I wondered who's holding you tight. Can't help but feel it should be me. Oh, it should be me. 'Cause I'm forever losing sleep at night. Darling, baby, I've been loving you so long. Tell me, what did I do wrong? Come back to these arms of mine. Let's talk it over. Let's talk it over one more time. Darling, baby, this world is empty without you. Keeps me crying with nothing to do. Since you left these arms of mine, let's talk it over, baby, baby, one more time.
Yeah, don't forget, this coming up Sunday, right here in the city of San Bernardino, downtown, the Suavecito Cruise Night 2nd anniversary is going down. We're going to have a lot of great bands out there, a lot of great vehicles. It's going to be from 11 to 6 o'clock right here on Court and East Street. Come and hang out with us. It's going to be all familia, all fun for the kids. We keep it all positive, and we invite the family and the kids to come on out. Also tonight at Cruise Night, my man Jazzy J will be holding it down. So come and trip with us right here, and bring the kids on out, man. Bring the ice chest out and come and have yourself a good old time. And you know how we do it right here, man. Try to make it happen. Keep it all good. What's up, Jay?
What's up, Boogie?
What's cracking with you?
What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I can't call it. You know what I mean? What's going on with all the, you know what I mean? What's going on with all the haps, homie?
It's all good right now.
That's right. That's right. Where's, no, you didn't say that, dog. Well, wind up getting us both in trouble. So let's talk about the record collective more. Let's talk about that some more. So let's talk about, like some of the stuff that you guys personally like to do at the collective, because I know you guys both get down on the ones and the twos, and so what's a set like? If you were to play a set, what does that consist of?
You know what? I think for me anyway, like when I'm playing, you gotta understand too the demographic of people that are out there. So you know, a lot of times like what I'll end up kind of starting things off, kind of warming it up. So it's early, you know, you can't really play some of the stuff you would play like later on. You know, kind of gotta ease into. So early morning stuff, I play a lot of soul, a lot of ska, like early ska, like two-tone ska from like the 60s, kind of just like some
specials.
Yeah, you know, earlier than that, like, you know, like Desmond Decker and the Scatolites, you know, like some original like Jamaican bands, and, some Studio One stuff, and then like some, you know, some kind of you know, just eclectic stuff, just kind of like nothing too crazy. And then like later on we like to play a lot of funk, a lot of boogie. just our buddy Red Beef comes out. He's kind of cool because he plays like
Red Beef.
Yeah,
dog.
he got some cumbia records. He's got like
man.
a bunch of dope stuff. So I mean, it's like it's
So
really,
Red Beef is this white cat, right? And he's got these big old long dreadlocks, man, and they go pretty much all the way down to his waist side.
Yeah,
and he's like I think 1,000 years old or something like that. He's an old cat, you know what I mean? He's older, but he gets busy, dog. That cat gets busy. Man, I remember the first time I saw him, man, I had to get him on video. And I got it on my Facebook if you listeners out there want to check it out. But if you get a chance to see Red Beef, man, go check him out because he's one of the sickest DJs. Cold-blooded cat right there, man. Cold-blooded cat. And what about you, Busy?
Unfortunately, the Record Collective Day, I'm busy handling all the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah,
Let my
you're
boy
always
Ryan
busy.
G handle all the the music and everything. My life is fulfilled with plenty of DJ gigs I'm lucky enough to have that. But just depending on, like he said, when you play, I mean, it all depends on that. I mean, you go in there, you can't bang it out at the beginning right when we start. You
Yeah.
got to ease it in.
Yeah.
You got to ease it in and warm it up.
Easy. It's a family show, bro.
Yeah.
You're always trying to do that. This guy right here. I'm going to call him Slickerston.
Me.
But we plan it out like that though too. I think we do a good job of putting the lineup together to see okay, this guy would make more sense earlier in the day.
Yeah,
or
definitely.
I like that approach, man. It's kind of like it's how you set up for like any gig, right? Let's say if you do a wedding, do dinner music,
right,
and get into the more upbeat stuff, and then next thing you know, you're slamming. You know what I mean?
It's like having a 4-course meal. You have your appetizer, you have your salad, you have you got to get it all prepped
again
up.
with all that nasty talk. I'll just play, man.
I'm out
Jake,
here.
get in here, man.
He goes straight for dessert.
Who brought this guy? Every time you're here.
But yeah, it's usually a really good eclectic blend of different kinds of genres and different kinds of styles.
Yeah.
Like all the DJs and bands we have are from here to there, all different,
Man, that one cat you guys had at the last one that had the talk box, and he had that
Oh,
one
XL.
chick singing.
XL Middleton, yeah, he's a good friend of ours. He's
Very good
actually
friend.
he just put together the Modern Funk Fest, which they actually just had in LA with Egyptian Lover, Zachy Forrest Funk, Brian Ellis. Actually was a really good turnout from what I hear. So big ups XL Middleton, Mo Funk Records.
Yeah, man,
for
he was
keeping the
nice
funk
with
alive.
it, man. Yeah, he sure is. He's a really cool cat, man. When I met him and I was just tripping. I was telling Jay, I was like, man, who is this cat right here? But that's what I'm saying. Like some of the bands that you guys showcase, if all you guys out there get a chance to come and check them out, trust me, you'll become fans because they're cold. What's the other band that you guys had out there that was they played all the congas? They're really popular right now.
Quita Peñas?
Quita Peñas, yeah. My daughter actually knows about them, and she's out there in Los because they hit a lot of spots out there.
They do.
And,
They're actually playing a lot out there.
Yeah, they're doing a lot.
Yeah, they're doing real good. They're tight too, man. Really tight. I got a couple of their. I bought their 45 that day. You know what I mean? And it's cold, man. I like it. I like their whole get down. And when they got down too, man, they had everybody rocking the whole.
Everybody was
spot.
dancing, partying.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
It
Very
was.
good time.
It was
Hopefully, we'll have
real
them back
cool.
in the future.
Yeah.
We like to keep it spread out, though. We try not to get the same people every time, so we try to keep it moving. But we've been adding more shows to our roster every year. So like this year, actually, we have 4 shows now. We have the 2 in Riverside, and then we have 2 in Orange County.
Yeah, you guys are hitting
original mics in Orange County.
Downtown Santa Ana.
Yeah, we have a good opportunity there to go ahead and do a couple shows a year, and that's actually turning out great, man. We just started building it, so it's just going to be like anything else. It's going to take some time to get it to where the Record Collective is now.
Yeah.
But the place over there is an amazing place, and we had a great turnout the last one.
Yeah.
So we're just taking that slow too, taking that show by show and just trying to add to it every time. But like I said, if you ever been to Original Mike's, that place it's pretty bad, man.
You know what, Santa Ana, a lot of people don't know about the spots out there, but they got some good clubs out there, man.
Yeah.
Some really, really nice spots. Another band that we just did the JDRF walkathon with is Top Shelf Brass Band.
Oh yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, those cats, man. If you guys ever get a chance to check them out, they usually what they do is they play after the clubs close down.
Friday, Saturday nights
downtown
On the corner,
Riverside,
yeah.
and man, they set it off, man. You can check them out also on Facebook. They always have a big crowd participation. And,
Yeah, it becomes a party like at 2 in the morning.
yeah,
they got
2,
about
3
a
in the
couple hundred
morning.
people out there
Yeah,
with
they
them
do.
vibing.
So after you're done partying with us, you go down
go
right
check
there in
out
the
Top
corner and
Shelf,
go party with Top Shelf.
Yeah, they're dope, man. They're really, really, really cool cats too, man. But yeah, you know what? That's one of the things that I really like about the collective thing, and I push it, man. I always invite all my people to come out and have a good time with us because it's a big like to me, it's like a picnic. You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like going and just enjoying a picnic, man, of just people who love the stuff I love, vinyl, you know. and
Like-minded
music.
individuals, you know?
Yeah, man. It's a real cool thing, man. Let's get into some more music, man, and we'll come back and cut it up and get some more people this information about what's going on and where they can find you guys on all the social media. Here we go.
You made me happy. This you can get. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget. And I really love you. You should know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. We've had a good time. That's not to say no. We've hurt each other. Girl, it's a shame. I won't be foolish, no. I wanna know. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Yeah. You know I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing I would not do. Oh no, before I let you go. I would never let you go before I know. We're so close. Our love was strong. I can't understand it. No. Where did we go wrong? And I won't be hasty, girl. I've got to know. I gotta make sure I'm right before I let go. I wanna know. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. All right now. Come here, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Once again, we want to say congratulations to the graduating class of 2016. And a big congratulations to my niece, Savannah Rodriguez. I want to also shout out all the familia right there hanging out at my mom's chanta, chilling, doing their thing, eating some menudo, battling the hangover right there. That's how we do it. And get into some more music right here. This was for my baby girl on her way home from partying with us last night. Be safe, Mija, on your way home to LA. And we'll see you soon. We love you.
Make me shine just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Send my mind just a little bit, You got to keep me high, baby, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Can we spend some time? Just a touch of love, a little bit, just a touch of love, just a touch of love, a little bit, just a touch of love. Need it now, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Makes me sound, baby, just a little bit, Send fire through my spine, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Can we spend some time? Just a touch of love, a little bit, just a touch of love. Make me shine just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Send my mind, baby, just a little bit, You got to keep me high, just a little bit, with just a touch of love. Can we spend some time?
Every Sunday right here. We want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Meatloaf Cafe for always showing us love and supporting us. And also Remedy Bells Bombs. We want to thank Remedy's Bell Bombs and my man Trino out there. If you're ever in trouble, man, get up my man Trino. If he can, he'll get you out. And if you just messed up, then
Yeah, depending on the crime,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. It all depends on you. And we also, if you need insurance after you get out, you get out my man Gil Limos right there in the city of San Bernardino on Waterman. See how we like to plug it
Got
all
it covered,
up?
yeah.
You know what I mean? We like going the steps and stuff. Now I'm just playing. That's just luck.
Jazzy J, Mayor Colton 2017.
There it is there. There it is there. It's official.
Get ready.
We get ready. We already know who's going to have his entertainment coordinator.
There you go.
Come on, homie. Don't let him down. He's been on your side this whole time. Like to mess around with the homie right here. It's all love, though. So talk about where people can find you guys at, like as far as social media is concerned.
Social media, we're all over the board. Facebook, Instagram, all that. Facebook, The Record Collective Info. Or actually, I'm sorry, The Record Collective page. Facebook, The Record Collective page. And then Instagram, @the_record_collective. And that's @the_record_collective. And we basically post everything that we've been doing, stay up to date with all our shows and everything. And anything that's pretty much vinyl related, we'd like to go ahead and put on there. So if you guys have anything that you guys would want us to post too, go ahead and send us tag us or message us or something, and we'll go ahead and repost it for you guys.
And what about certain spots that you guys hit weekly? I know you guys DJ at certain areas, right?
We're busy right now.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm at Worthington's Tavern Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh dang! Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All my rad brothers there too throughout the week. We're holding it there all day, every day. We're there, pretty much. So come down there. If you haven't seen it down there, then you gotta check it out. It cracks off super hard.
And what about you guys?
We do Funk Freak shows twice a month in one in OC at Original Mics every first Friday of the month, I believe it is, and then it might be last Friday of the month, and then every last Friday of the month, and then we also do the Vibe in Riverside. It's our new Funk Freaks night that we're actually doing, and that happens every first Friday of the month, and then that's the Vibe in Riverside. It's pretty cool, actually. We've had a lot of the bands that we actually have Original Mics. We usually do 2 days with them, so we'll bring them to Orange County one night, do a second night in Riverside with them for our people out here.
Mike's still running the Vibe?
Yeah, he's still there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Vibe is classic, man. It's a legendary spot for all up and coming artists. Any artist that wants to get their music out.
Definitely.
Go and talk to Mike, man, and I'm sure he'll point you in the right direction. There's always some kind of shows, music shows for rock or either all the way to hip hop.
He's very supportive, of all music.
He sure is, man. He sure is. A big shout out to Mike, man. But also too, man, I just want to say thank you guys for sliding through and thank you for what you guys are doing. It does my heart good, honestly. Like I said, I'm an old school vinyl head, and I've been finding stuff at your guys' shows that I've been looking for years. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
And it for me, I go home happy, dude. Like, I like a lot of cats, they're into shoes. They got walls and closets full of shoes or whatever. My thing is vinyl records, man.
Yeah, mine too. We got a
I like
house full.
sitting at home, on a rainy day, I'll throw some vinyl on, grab a little something to drink, watch a movie, or just chill with my son, start drawing to some music, you know what I mean? And that's how I like to get down, man. You know what I mean?
Very therapeutic. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Nothing beats listening to a record.
Yep, and then just start, talking to my son and my kids, and start, my daughters, and even when my daughters were young, man, and just kind of like, seeing where they're at, learning them, dog. You know what I'm saying? Teaching them about music. Actually, you know what? The thing is that what they're not understanding is I'm teaching them these rhythms and these like grooves and all this different style of music. And when they get older, like my daughters that are older now, they kind of break music down. You know what I mean? And I know it's because of the stuff that I've taught them throughout the years.
Instilled in them, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's how my uncles did it with us. They would just be in the backyard chilling, hanging out. You know what I mean? And playing some Earth, Wind, and Fire or some Maze or some Rick James, something like that. And all these different rhythms, all these funk grooves and everything like that, they get built into you, man. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, it's almost in your blood. Where you don't. That's crazy because if you'd have told me a couple years back that most of the gigs I do now are going to be vinyl gigs where I'm playing funk and soul music, I would have tripped out. Like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
But it's ended up being like that, And it's crazy to see that there's an appreciation for what we do with this music, and it's actually like it's led to other things and opportunities for us to even just like as a crew with the Funk Freaks, with the label that we're doing. We have people from Japan, from Europe, and that are really into what we're doing and what we're doing over here. So it's even though we don't think about it, it's being noticed all over. So it's good to get recognized, and it makes us it's heartwarming, So, and for the record show when we do it, like the day that we do it, it's so gratifying to everybody come up and say, hey, I had an awesome time at your show,
Yeah.
or even the vendors come up to us a lot and say, you know what, I did really good here.
Yeah.
I'll come back again anytime you have a show.
Well, man, that one vendor, man, I think I spent like $75 just on his spot. You know what I mean? That one day on the Thursday when you guys are at art walk too, right? When does that happen?
Every first Thursday of the month, they have an art walk in downtown Riverside, and we're set up right there on the corner of Orange and University, right where we're gonna have the record collector, in front of Worthington's Tavern, 3587 University Avenue. We're there every art walk, passing out flyers, selling records. We got me and the other homie Bobby selling records.
The bearded bartender.
Bearded
Is he still
bartender,
bearded?
Ryan, Gabe, we're all there.
Yeah.
We're all there, just having fun,
man.
listening to records, selling records, talking shop with everybody, promoting our show. It's a good time out there, very good time.
You guys want to give some shout outs before we get out of here?
Just shout out to everybody, man, that's been supporting the vinyl movement. We appreciate it, and let's just keep digging and keep it moving.
All right, everybody. We'll see you guys next week. We want to thank you guys for sliding through with us. Once again, don't forget, this Saturday is coming up. Worthington Taverns, the IE Record Collective, man. Come out and enjoy the good day with us. And today, in the cruise night, man, my man Jazzy J is going to be holding it down. All right, we're out of here. Here we go.
My life in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get down in the sunshine. Sunshine. Folks get brown in the sunshine.
You're listening to KCAA, Loma Linda, California. The best station in the nation.
Your NBC Sports Radio update starts now.
It's a big night in sports. I'm Jeff Nathanson. The countdown is on. About an hour and a few minutes from right now, they'll be on the ice in Pittsburgh for Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's a huge game because the series is even.